To become a treasured family keepsake and leave a legacy to live forever.
Mind-blowing. I mean, just the special effects, the CGI was just incredible, and it's definitely a story that needs to be told. And it really lifted me up by my lapels. Oh boy, just some of those battle scenes were incredible, and then there were just some that were very misty and incredible.
The cinematography was brilliant.
The cinematography was brilliant. Yeah.
Have you heard of the lady before, Lady Fatima?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You've heard of her before?
Yeah, and then no one has told that story on the. I spent a lot of time in the Middle East, and so she's on the tips of a lot of tongues.
Yeah, Middle
over
East,
there.
they're familiar with her. Outside, not so much. So we're trying to solve that with this film.
Yeah,
lovely.
Great.
Thanks.
You do very, very well.
Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
The Lady Fatima, the Lady Heaven. Have you ever heard of her prior to this event? First time you heard it?
What I really like is that it's working with two different timelines, so it's working in two different time zones.
Yeah,
and has
present and history.
Present and history, and how it tries to combine that.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, the story is going to go far because it's just emotional. What are you going to do? Women's suffrage, and hearing a story like that, having it presented to you beautifully and in an in-depth style that makes you feel like you're watching a real movie. You know, I like the action.
The action.
You know, I'm from Texas, and I think the crossover there is the action, because that can make both audiences watch it, keep everybody enthralled, and you know, stay there and really watch it into the depth. Okay, so yeah, of course, the action pulled me in. So we're getting the chance to see what this woman actually did. It wasn't fiction to her.
Do you feel Lady Fatima is a historical figure that the world deserves to know about?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for your time today, sir. I really
Absolutely. Appreciate it. You know, if I could say anything, go watch the movie.
Thank you, sir.
I thought it is inspiring, and I think this Lady Fatima, she's a strong woman, or she was a strong woman who was inspiring people and is inspiring people today as well.
Definitely.
So this is something that really got me, and what also got me was it felt like tribes, you know, those men fighting each other, this war stuff.
You're going to think I'm making this up, but I actually had goosebumps. It's epic, and that's quite rare these days. You know, films that say they're epic, they always end up being really close and intimate. A beautiful color palette, beautiful cinematography, and the narrative, the way it's brought into the present day, based on these extraordinary historical events, things I didn't know about at all. It's an unusual one, actually, that people don't describe often, but I felt pathos. This feeling of human connection and the importance of selfless acts.
Have you ever heard of the lady prior to this event?
No, actually, I didn't know she existed. And I was asking you, is this really a historical figure? Is this a person that existed? And now I'm going to be Googling it and finding out the story. And congratulations.
I saw the promo of your film, Lady from Heaven. It's really, really good idea. I wish you all very, very best, because this kind of film is actually adventure films. So these films we all need to see.
Have you ever heard of Lady Fatima before?
Lady Fatima, not, but
Do you feel her story is important for the world to know?
yes, of course, it is a very important story for everybody to watch this film.
I think the production quality is really good. The sceneries that are shot look amazing. I think, yes, the message that Fatima is trying to convey is very relevant. And I think it's very nice that you put the story of this little boy and his mother in there.
As a story, it really appeals to me because it shows, I think there's a lot of depth and a lot of layers to the story. And I thought visually it looked like an epic, very, very beautiful, very, very lovely. You know what, I'm going to say something here, but she strikes me as a sort of character in the history. She's not a warrior woman, but she was a woman in a time of that men needed softness. And I think that's what came across to me.